It remains one of America's most enduring and perplexing cold cases, a chilling mystery that continues to haunt the collective consciousness decades later. The murder occurred on Christmas Day in 1996, shattering the festive peace of a Boulder, Colorado home. The victim was 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey, a child beauty queen whose innocent image would soon become synonymous with an unsolved crime. Her death transformed a family's holiday into an unimaginable nightmare, forever altering their lives. This case captivated the nation from the moment details began to emerge. Its bizarre circumstances and a relentless stream of unanswered questions ensured it would remain etched in the public memory. JonBenét Patricia Ramsey was born in August 1990, a vibrant child growing up in an affluent Boulder community. Her father, John Ramsey, was a successful businessman, the president of Access Graphics, a computer services company. Her mother, Patsy Ramsey, was a former beauty queen herself, crowned Miss West Virginia in 1977. Patsy enthusiastically encouraged JonBenét's participation in child pageants, where the young girl quickly found success. JonBenét's life, filled with tiaras and talent shows, seemed idyllic from the outside. Yet this seemingly perfect world would soon be irrevocably shattered by an act of unspeakable violence. The morning of December 26, 1996, began with a horrifying discovery. Patsy Ramsey descended the stairs to find a 2.5-page ransom note lying on the kitchen staircase. The note, written in an elaborate and theatrical style, demanded $118,000 for JonBenét's safe return. It warned the Ramseys against contacting authorities, threatening dire consequences if they failed to comply. Despite the note's warnings, police were immediately called, initially treating the situation as a kidnapping. Officers arrived, securing the scene, and beginning their investigation into the child's disappearance. Hours later, as police waited for the supposed kidnappers to make contact, John Ramsey was instructed to search the house for anything unusual. It was then, in the basement, that he made the horrific discovery. JonBenét's body was found in a small wine cellar room. The cause of death was determined to be strangulation, but she had also suffered a severe blow to the head. Her wrists were bound above her head with a piece of white cord, and duct tape covered her mouth. The scene was one of profound horror, transforming a kidnapping investigation into a murder inquiry. The evidence uncovered at the Ramsey home presented a complex and often contradictory picture, fueling endless speculation. The ransom note itself was a central piece of this perplexing puzzle. It was written on a notepad found within the Ramsey home, using a pen also sourced from their kitchen. Its unusual length and specific financial demand, matching John Ramsey's recent bonus, raised immediate questions. Despite extensive analysis, the authorship of the note remained inconclusive, adding another layer of mystery. Experts could not definitively link it to any family member or an outside intruder. A critical absence at the crime scene was any sign of forced entry into the home. No broken windows, no jimmied locks, no disturbed doors suggested an outsider had gained access. However, the discovery of unknown DNA on JonBenét's underwear and fingernails introduced a significant counterpoint. This genetic material did not belong to any member of the Ramsey family. This conflicting evidence fueled intense speculation from the very beginning. It created two distinct narratives, one pointing towards an intruder, the other suggesting involvement from within the family. From the outset, two primary theories emerged, each with its own set of compelling yet incomplete arguments. These theories have dominated public discourse and investigative efforts for decades. The first, the intruder theory, posits that a stranger broke into the Ramsey home and committed the crime. This theory is strongly supported by the presence of unknown DNA found on JonBenét's clothing. Further bolstering this theory were reports of an open basement window and unexplained boot prints found outside the home. These details suggested a possible point of entry and the presence of an unknown individual. Conversely, the family theory implicates Patsy, John, or their son Burke in JonBenét's death, Proponents of this theory often cite the peculiar ransom note, which many believed was staged. A lack of forced entry into the home also weighed heavily on this theory, suggesting an inside job. Inconsistencies in the family's initial statements to police further fueled suspicion. Burke, who was 9 years old at the time, was questioned extensively by investigators. Despite the intense scrutiny and public speculation, he consistently denied any involvement in his sister's death. The JonBenét Ramsey case quickly became a media sensation, dominating headlines and news cycles for years. The image of the young beauty queen, combined with the bizarre circumstances, proved irresistible to the public. The Ramseys faced intense scrutiny and public judgment, their lives dissected by tabloids and television programs. They were often portrayed as either grieving parents or prime suspects, with little room for nuance. In 2008, a significant development occurred when new DNA testing officially cleared the Ramsey family of suspicion. The DNA found on JonBenét's underwear was determined to belong to an unknown male. Despite these DNA findings, the case remains officially unsolved, a cold case that continues to defy resolution. Public opinion remains sharply divided, with many still holding on to their initial beliefs. The murder of JonBenét Ramsey continues to be revisited through countless documentaries, books, and television specials. Each new examination offers fresh perspectives and theories, yet no definitive answers. The mystery of who killed JonBenét Ramsey continues to haunt the public imagination, a chilling reminder of a crime that slipped through the cracks. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of an unsolved puzzle. The image of a smiling child beauty queen, frozen in time, symbolizes an unsolved crime that refuses to fade. Her case remains a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly perfect lives.